Alright, time to mint. Wait, what? 250,000? I guess that makes me an artist. Joking, but here are the top 10 NFT artists of 2022. Let's get into it.
In 2021, we saw NFTs explode in popularity, and not another day goes by where we don't hear about yet another trending NFT artist earning record sums for their artworks. And could one of them become the next digital Da Vinci? We've been scouring the metaverse for the best NFT artworks and artists, and on today's brand new CoinMarketCap episode, we're going to be sharing the top NFT artists to watch for in 2022. What's going on, guys? My name is Trevor Max Main, and here at CoinMarketCap, we are on a mission to make crypto accessible all around the world. That's why we love making videos for you that are packed with information and are easy to share with your friends and family. So if you want something more than just hype and to actually learn about crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button right now and to turn on post notifications so you're not going to miss out on our next videos. And let's learn together. We'll always remember 2021 as the year NFTs broke into the mainstream and a new creator economy was born. Online communities sprang up across the world supporting previously unknown artists who have now found fame and riches in this new era of digital art. NFT was even named Word of the Year by Collins Dictionary. But the question we all want answered is, will NFTs maintain their popularity? And if they will, which artists should we even be looking at? There's tons of talent across the NFT space, so we can't say for sure, but we've put together a list of 10 of the best and most promising NFT artists out there today. So let's get into it. So the first one on our list today is Pak, chief among the many mysterious and enigmatic characters operating in the NFT space is Pak. Pak, who also goes by Murat Pak, is a pioneer in the digital art and NFT space, known for adopting a clean, geometric style as seen in the black and white circular image they use in place of a personal photo. Pak reportedly keeps their identity hidden to drive attention towards their art and away from their personal life. Many of us haven't heard much about Pak right up until late last year when Sotheby's auction house announced an upcoming auction for Pak's work. While Beeple was hogging the limelight after his multi-million-dollar auction back in March of last year, Pak was hard at work developing their new NFT project called Merge. The Merge collection used a novel NFT mechanism where investors bought up 266,445 units of mass and each unit of their own NFT. Once the Merge kicked off, your mass would start combining in your wallet, eventually forming a new, larger NFT from your collection. And the more mass you bought, the larger your merged mass NFT would appear to be. Pak had been hinting at a mysterious project all the way back since July of 2020, and investors were not disappointed. More than 28,000 art fans, collectors, and investors took part in the Merge. The auction raised just shy of $92 million, far surpassing Beeple's record, although whether the Merge counts as a single artwork is debatable. Although it's not clear what Pak's working on right now, they are definitely a digital artist to watch. If you've heard about NFTs, you've no doubt heard about Beeple. Mike Winkleman, aka Beeple, works out of South Carolina, USA, and was by far the most talked about digital artist in 2021, and for good reason. By the end of March last year, Beeple had already sold 845 artworks for more than $113 million, much of which came from a sale of a single artwork called Every Days, the first 5,000 days. Every Day sold for Christie's auction house on March 11th for an eye-watering $69,346,250. Despite the sale making him one of the wealthiest living artists today, Beeple hasn't slowed down. If anything, he's actually working harder. In November, Beeple again collaborated with Christie's to auction off a new artwork called Human 1, which features a lone astronaut striding through various barren and dystopian settings, and eventually sold for $29 million. Unlike Every Days, Human 1 also included a sculpture to permanently display the NFT called a kinetic video sculpture. People will keep remote access to and creative control over the artwork forever, allowing it to evolve over time. And that brings us to the next one on our list, which is XCOPY. XCOPY is a well-established NFT artist with a really unique and interesting style. His style varies massively from piece to piece, but much of his existing works contains a mixture of cartoonish illustrations and vibrant colors. Overall, there's a strong punkish feel to his work with lots and lots of neon. XCOPY's work depicts a wide variety of subjects, but you'll usually find a few neon skeletons and hallucinating frogs dotted around his work. The artist's bio explains that his art explores death, dystopia, and apathy through distorted visual loops. Like Pak, XCOPY uses a pseudonym but has revealed that he's based in London, and UK. There's also a strong meta element to XCOPY's work, as seen in the right click and save as guide, which highlights the wide misunderstandings around crypto art and NFTs. XCOPY's success in the NFT arena over the past 2 years parallels the success enjoyed by the global NFT movement. One of his works, titled A Coin for the Ferryman, sold for $139 back in 2018, but towards the end of last year, the same NFT sold for more than $6 million worth of ETH, making XCOPY one of the most successful NFT artists to date. Mackay Dowback, better known as Mad Dog Jones, is a Canadian artist and photographer. Mad Dog's artworks combine sci-fi elements with dystopian themes, and often features a strong cyberpunk element. Mad Dog prefers to work from original materials, usually rendering his artworks from photographs or drawings. The Canadian artist made his name in the digital art world by sharing his content across social media, but only dived into NFTs in 2020. His first NFT collection included 100 artworks, each of which sold for a modest $1 a piece. Mad Dog's groundbreaking and best known work is Replicator, which sold for an impressive $4.1 million and offered the first multi-generational NFT experience. As implied by its name, the NFT artwork can generate new and unique NFTs every 28 days, but only up to 7 generations, at which point none of the NFTs will produce any more NFTs. Whoever owns Replicator can either hodl their newly generated NFTs or sell them for a profit. Mad Dog is a well-known and active member of the NFT community, and even tweeted that 2021 was the year Beeple became a household name. And who knows, maybe in 2022, Mad Dog Jones will be a household name.
There are vanishingly few 13-year-old self-made millionaires, but Nyla Hayes counts herself among them. Given her youth, there isn't much that we can say about Hayes' life so far, other than that she began drawing at 4 years old, and started her iconic long neckies collection age 9. As the name suggests, Hayes' NFT collection features hundreds of long-necked women, a mixture of celebrities, family members, and originals. She said, "My long neckies stand for diversity and women from all around the world. It's meant to make people comfortable in their own skin, and it's meant to make young girls feel powerful about being themselves." When asked why the long neck by Business Insider, Hayes revealed the quirk comes from a love of a particular dinosaur, the Brontosaurus. Hayes has already earned a whopping $5.7 million in ETH thanks to her moon-bound digital art career, and was recently named as Time Magazine's first artist in residence. In her new role, Hayes will be responsible for cultivating a collection of 1,000 unique pieces based on magazine's Women of the Year, and will include artworks depicting Michelle Obama, Beyonce, and others. FEWOCiOUS, whose real name is Victor Langlos, is another young artist who enjoyed their breakout year in 2021. The Seattle-based artist sold his first painting at just 17 years of age, and through a series of successful NFT drops, he accumulated an enormous $17 million, which allowed him to move away from his hometown of Las Vegas. Langlos's best-known artworks explore personal, vulnerable themes in the artist's life and combine a surrealist style and vivid color scheme. Langlos's bio explains that his art represents snapshots of his memory and a mirror into his heart. One of his latest pieces, titled Hello, I'm Victor, FEWOCiOUS, and This Is My Life, went on sale through Christie's auction house in June of last year. The collection included 5 lots, each of which detailed a year of his journey through adolescence. And according to Esquire, the Christie's website crashed for the first time ever, and the auction was rescheduled for 2 days later. NFTs are really breaking the system. But once the auction was able to take place, the collection sold for just over $2.1 million. Since then, Langlos has enjoyed continuing success, selling another work titled Nice to Meet You, I'm Mr. Misunderstood for $2.8 million through Sotheby's auction house. The Sotheby's lot also included a physical copy of the artwork, a custom suitcase, as well as some hand-painted clothing from Langlos's up-and-coming clothing line.
And the next one is Isaac Wright, known in the NFT space as Drift, and he first gained his notoriety for climbing skyscrapers, bridges, and other high-up places to take amazing photographs. After serving in the US Army for 6 years, Wright struggled with PTSD, but found scaling massive man-made structures to be the only outlet which helped alleviate his suffering. Wright's iconic collection is titled Where My Vans Go, and includes 117 NFTs, each of which is a photo taken from somewhere up high in the United States. The sole similarity shared among Wright's photos is his vans, hence the title of his collection. But unfortunately, Wright got into some legal trouble last year after police in his hometown put out a nationwide warrant for his arrest for his Spider-Man-like escapades. Wright's arrest was unusual. Urban explorers are typically only given a slap on the wrist for climbing skyscrapers and bridges. During the height of Wright's legal troubles, and after spending 100 days in jail, his work was featured on the front page of the New York Times. Since then, Wright has become a leader within the NFT community, and has only positive words to say about the new digital art movement, describing it as a ladder of one person pulling another up. And so far, Wright has reportedly made around $6 million from his NFT collections. And if you want to check out some truly incredible and unique photos, check out Drift's collection on OpenSea. And that brings us to the next artist, which is Shay the Surrealist. Shaylin Wallace, aka Shay the Surrealist, is a 23-year-old digital artist from Delaware, USA. The up-and-coming digital artist has been making digital art since 2014 and started selling her work as NFTs last year. Shay's artworks are mainly surrealist, as her Twitter handle suggests, and she specializes in manipulating stock photos in Adobe Photoshop, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. Much of Shay's work combines human portraiture with natural elements like flowers, woodlands, sunsets, and sky to symbolize human emotions. Shay's work has been exhibited throughout the world, including at the Ocean Decade exhibition, which was held at the UNESCO's headquarters in Paris. Outside the NFT space, Shay worked with a number of famous brands, including Netflix, Adobe, and recently AMC, where she designed custom artwork for The Walking Dead. D'Angelo, whose real name is Leopoldo D'Angelo, is a digital artist, art director, and graphic designer based in Milan, Italy. D'Angelo's artworks fall under the sci-fi and futuristic banner, and often feature dystopian cityscapes illuminated by neon lights. The digital artist explains that Blade Runner and Ghost in the Shell were two of his biggest influences, and that Beeple is among his favorite contemporary artists. In his career so far, D'Angelo has made nearly $5 million by selling his artworks as NFTs, and is the 5th best-selling digital artist on the super rare marketplace. D'Angelo has also enjoyed a fair amount of professional success as well, having worked for the likes of Adobe, Maserati, and Nvidia. Like a few other artists on our list, D'Angelo is an active member of the NFT community, and recently revealed that the thing I'm most proud of is the amount of people I've directly or indirectly onboarded. The artist tweeted back in December that he has big plans for 2022, and we're looking forward to seeing how those plans worked out. And that brings us to the last artist today, which is Cath Simard, and she is a explorer, digital artist, and landscape photographer based in Canada. Her photographs depict astounding scenes and locations from some of the remotest yet mesmerizing areas from around the world. And Cath doesn't have a huge collection of digital art available to buy as NFTs just yet, but the few available artworks are selling for sums between $70,000 and $300,000 on Super Rare. And it's likely that Cath's NFT artworks will remain scarce due to the nature of her work, chiefly the difficulty of getting to such remote locations. When she's not capturing a rarely seen piece of the world on film or working with Sony or the North Face, Cath leads expeditions to places like Patagonia, Iceland, and the Canadian Rockies. On her website, Cath explains that each image is the result of hundreds of kilometers hiked, days exploring the wilderness, and hours spent creating behind the computer. Despite her short supply of NFTs, Cath remains as a well-known artist in the NFT space, and certainly one to watch out for in 2022. What did you think about our list today? Which artists did we not mention? Make sure to comment them down below, and if you have any questions, make sure to ask Alex in the description below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.